Well, greetings and salutations, good people of the internet. My name is Big Lou and welcome to my workshop. Today, I have a wonderful new addition to my shop. It is the Milwaukee 2¼ horsepower fixed-based, plunge-based router combo set. I got it from Home Depot. I had to special order it because they don't carry it in the store. I will put a link to the exact model number 5616-24. That's the model number, not that it really matters, because the link will be down in the description below. I'm gonna unbox this, use it a little bit, do a little bit of review, and let you know what I think about it. So, without any further ado, stick around. All right, so now that it's all unboxed, we can get a really good look at it, and you can see some of the close-up shots that I've taken of it. The plunge base is pretty heavy duty. I have not put it in there yet because, well, I haven't tinkered with it yet because, well, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. There's a really good clamp on this side, release, and it just comes right out. The motor has some really good heft to it. It's heavier than I expected it to be, but not unbearably so. So that's a good thing. It's, like I said, it's a 2¼ horsepower fixed-based, plunge-based router. Comes with 2 wrenches, so it is a dual tool collet release. The dust shroud has this locking rail thing here. I still have yet to figure out what this does, and probably should read the instructions and figure it out, nor do I know what this does. This I've got a pretty good idea. It came with a 1/4-inch collet already installed on the unit, and this is a 1/2-inch collet that needs to be put together. So that's cool. It can do a 1/4-inch or 1/2-inch router bits, which is very cool. I did not realize that when I was reading through the descriptions of it on the website. So now that it's unboxed, we get to tinker with it and learn how to use it. So, I have fully tested this, and I gotta say, I really enjoy this machine. It's the first router, well, let me rephrase. It's the first full-size router that I've ever owned. I've got a trim router that I use for odds and ends and stuff like that, but this is the first big beefy router that I've ever had, and it is just that. The torque on this thing is enough that you feel that it's moving, but it doesn't feel like it's going to get away from you. I really like the dust extraction on this. The amount of dust that this thing kicks out without the shroud on it is huge, and when you put the shroud on it, yeah, it's kind of cumbersome to lug around the hose that is attached to it, but it is well worth it for the clarity that you could actually see where you're routing without having all the dust and chips and stuff flying at you. I only did just a couple of test cuts with the plunge base because, well, I really don't know what I'm doing with that. So I don't have a project in mind to make full use of it, but I do have a project coming up that the fixed base is going to really come in handy. So, the instruction manual on this is very easy to read. They list out everything in there and what it does. I'm very pleased with the design of it, the feel of it. The price was a little high, but hey, you know, it's a really good tool. You get what you pay for. Is there anything I don't like about it? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't used it enough to have anything that I don't like about it. And on top of that, I really don't know what I'm comparing it to. I really would have liked for it to have come with a edge guide. My trim router came with an edge guide, but I'm sure there's an aftermarket one of these that I can rustle up that will, or an aftermarket edge guide rather, that I can work and will be compatible with this. Oh, I also I also got this bushing set. It's an aftermarket bushing set, and I will put the link to this that I got from Amazon in the description down below. It's a universal one, but it worked just fine with this, or rather, I should say, it attached to this just fine. I actually haven't had a chance to use it on a project, but I do have a project coming up that these will definitely be taken advantage of. So, something else that I'm really not a fan of is that there's only room on here for one attachment. You can have either an edge guide or the dust extraction, the dust shroud. I don't really like that. I'd like the option to be able to have both, or maybe an edge guide that has a dust shroud on it. I'll have to do a little bit more research and figure out if that can be done with this particular model. All right, folks, well, that's gonna do it for my review on the Milwaukee 2¼ horsepower fixed-based plunge-based router system. I really think that this is going to be a huge asset in my shop, not only on this coming project that I have, but in also future projects down the road. Let me know if this review helped you out in making a determination on which router you're going to add to your shop. Did you like my review? If so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really hope you do, and you continue on this journey that I'm going on in learning how to woodwork, converting this old garage into a viable workshop. And until the next project, I will see you back here next time. Those are my thoughts on the Milwaukee 2¼ push. I keep saying push pull. It's not push pull. Fixed based plunge. Why is that so hard for me to say?